Hello everyone. In this video I want to teach you a strategy that's based on MACD indicator. The MACD indicator in a formal way has 60% win rate. But in this video, by combining this strategy with other indicators, we make a strategy with 100% winning rate. So be with me until the end of this video to learn this strategy together. I'm going to add my personal strategy to this indicator, and by changing some parts of this indicator setting, I do something that decreases the errors of this indicator close to zero. So be with me until the end of this video and don't fast forward it, because in the middle of this video I will tell you some points that are really important. So dear traders, let's add this indicator to our chart. In this part, we search for MACD, and here we add this indicator to our chart. This indicator gives us a good signal by default, but sometimes we have wrong signals in this indicator too. Using this indicator is very easy. Whenever the blue line crosses the orange line upwards, and exactly at that time these histogram bars change their colors, it means that they change color from red to green. We can enter a long position here. And here we see that it gives us a buy signal, and we can follow the target until here. Or for example, in another part of the chart, for example here, we see that the blue line crosses the orange line downwards, and here the color of histogram bars change from green to red. So here it gives us a sell signal. And we can enter a sell position here. And here we set our stop loss on the last ceiling and set the target here. But this indicator has wrong signals too. For example, we see that here the blue line crosses the orange line downwards, and also the color of histogram bars change. So we could enter a sell position here. But if we enter in that trade and place our stop loss on the last ceiling, we see that our price goes up and hits our stop loss. And if we enter that position, we definitely lose our money. So we saw that this indicator sometimes gives us wrong signals too, but we want to do something to decrease wrong signals, and with another indicator, turn wrong signals to zero. So let's go to add another indicator to our chart. We go to Indicators section, and here search for Williams, and add the popular Williams %R indicator to our charts. After adding this indicator to our chart, we enter its setting and apply some changes. In the Style section, we change these dash lines to straight lines. And here change the indicator color to see it more clear on the chart. So we add this indicator to cover the wrong signals on MACD indicator, and by adding another indicator to the chart, we understand whether the market trend is up or down. So before anything, let's tell you how to use this indicator. Whenever the yellow line crosses the blue line downwards, this is a sign of sell signal, and we can enter a sell trade, and this signal gives us 4% profit. And on the opposite side, whenever the yellow line crosses the blue line upwards, we can enter a buy position. We also see in this trade that it gives us 3% profit. So let's go to use these indicators together. Here we see that the blue line crosses the orange line downwards, and histogram candles change color from green into red. And in this indicator, we see that the yellow line crosses the blue line downwards. It means that we have a condition here. And our another condition is here, so we can enter a sell short trade, and this is a valid trade. If we enter this position here and set the stop loss up here. For using these signals, we set our first target to risk to reward ratio 1.5. So in this trade, we see that our first target is touched easily. And it also reaches more targets. So we go to another part of the chart. In this part of the chart, we see that our MACD indicator gives us a buy signal. That here the color of histogram bars change too. And here our William indicator gives us a buy signal too. So we can enter a buy position here. And we set the stop loss into the last bottom, and our first target will be on risk to reward 1.5. In this position, price reaches our first target. But there's a big problem in these strategies. None of these strategies can find a range market, and if the market gets into range mode and the price does not have any movement, our indicators give us wrong signals. And our trades are not profitable. And if we get into any position here, we definitely lose money. So let's go to add another indicator to our chart so we can find out the trend of the market and increase the win rate of this strategy to the highest level. We go to Indicators section and search for the popular EMA indicator. And here add the EMA indicator to our charts. After adding this indicator to our chart, we go to its setting and apply some changes. First, we go to Input section and change the number 9 to 50. And then we go to Style section and change the indicator color to white and make it a little thicker to see it more clear. So let's go to get signals from this indicator and see how much our strategy has gotten better. So now for entering a position, we need 3 conditions. Our first condition is that the MACD indicator gives us a signal. We see that here the blue line crosses the orange line upwards, and histogram bars change from red into green. So here it gives us a buy signal. And at the same time, we see that the yellow line crosses the blue line upwards. And here it gives us a buy signal too. Now we have 2 conditions to enter a buy position. Our third condition is that whenever these 2 indicators give us a buy signal and the price is above the EMA line, we can enter a buy position. So we need 3 conditions. First is the MACD indicator. Second is the Williams indicator. And the third condition is that the market trend is the same as indicator signals. For example, in this case, if the price is above the EMA line, we can enter a valid trade. We could have the risk to reward 3. So let's go to another part of the chart to see how many good signals this indicator gives us. In this part of the chart, we see that these 2 indicators give us some buy and sell signals. For example, in this part, either this indicator or this indicator gives us sell signals. But because the price is above the EMA line, we don't get into any position, because if we enter a position, here the price hits our stop loss. So we see that by adding this indicator to our chart, we can understand the range market and remove the wrong positions. By following my personal strategy, win rate increases up to 100%. So here we are on live market and we see that our MACD indicator gives us a sell signal. Our second indicator confirms the signal too, and the price is below the EMA line, so we can enter a valid short signal. We set our stop loss above the line and place our target on risk to reward 1.5. We see this trade reaches its target. But here we see this indicator gives us a buy signal. Our second indicator confirms this signal too, but because the price is below the EMA line, we don't get into any trade. And here we see that our MACD indicator gives us a sell signal, but in this case, our second indicator doesn't confirm this. And the price isn't below the EMA line, so we cannot get into sell short trade. And here we see that when these three indicators are combined together, how powerful they are, and the win rate of this strategy is 100%. And they can also remove the wrong signals. For learning this strategy, watch the video one more time from the beginning and be sure to test this strategy on multiple charts and see how powerful it is. To encourage me to make more videos, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also turn on the ringtone. In the next video, I will teach you another personal strategy that is useful for scalp trading in a 1 and 5 minute time frame. Be sure to watch it and don't waste this opportunity. Thank you for watching this video until the end, and goodbye.